Revolutionizing small batch PCB assembly for the future. In the ever-changing world of technology, it's important to stay up to date with the latest advancements in the industry. One such advancement has been the rise of small batch PCB assembly, which has revolutionized the way that PCBs are manufactured. In this video, we'll explore the benefits, challenges, and future of small batch PCB assembly. What is small batch PCB assembly? Small batch PCB assembly is the process of producing printed circuit boards, PCBs, in small batches. This process is beneficial for those who lack the resources to produce large-scale PCBs. It also allows for much more flexibility in terms of design, as small batch assembly allows PCBs to be customized to fit specific needs. Benefits of small batch PCB assembly. Small batch PCB assembly has several advantages over large-scale production. For one, it is much more cost-effective. Since fewer resources are required, small batch production can often be done at a fraction of the cost of large-scale production. Small batch PCB assembly statistics. Small batch PCB assembly is becoming increasingly popular. According to statistics from the IPC, the number of small batch PCBs produced in 2020 was over 25% higher than in 2019. This is due to the fact that more and more companies are turning to small batch production for their PCB needs. Automating small batch PCB assembly. As technology continues to advance, more and more companies are embracing automation in their PCB production processes. Automation has several benefits, the most significant of which is increased efficiency. By automating small batch PCB assembly, companies can produce PCBs more quickly and cost-effectively. Developments in small batch PCB assembly. As technology continues to advance, so too do the developments in small batch PCB assembly. One such development has been the emergence of low-cost automated pick-and-place machines. These machines are much more affordable than their larger counterparts and can be used to quickly produce small batches of PCBs. Challenges of small batch PCB assembly. Despite the many benefits of small batch PCB assembly, there are still some challenges that need to be addressed. One such challenge is that of cost. While small batch PCBs are much cheaper than large-scale PCBs, the cost of the necessary equipment can still be quite high. Another challenge is the lack of standardization. Since small batch PCBs are often customized for specific needs, it can be difficult to ensure that the PCBs are produced to the required standards. This can be especially problematic for those who need to ensure that their PCBs meet stringent requirements. Finally, there is the challenge of scalability. While small batch PCBs are great for those who need to quickly produce a few boards, they are not ideal for those who need to produce large numbers of PCBs. This can be especially problematic for those who need to produce PCBs in large quantities. Future of small batch PCB assembly. As technology continues to advance, so too does the future of small batch PCB assembly. One of the most significant developments that is likely to occur is the emergence of cheap and efficient automated pick-and-place machines. These machines will allow companies to quickly produce small batches of PCBs with greater accuracy and precision. Small batch PCB assembly services. For those who need assistance with small batch PCB assembly, there are a number of services available. These services can help companies quickly and cost-effectively produce their PCBs. Some of the most popular services include rapid prototyping, low-volume production, and high-volume production. PCB assembly resources. For those who are interested in learning more about small batch PCB assembly, there are a number of resources available. The IPC website is a great place to start, as it contains a wealth of information on all aspects of PCB production. Conclusion. If you're looking for assistance with small batch PCB assembly, there are a number of services available. From rapid prototyping to high volume production, these services can help to quickly and cost-effectively produce your PCBs. In addition, there are a number of resources available for those who are interested in learning more about PCB assembly. Small batch PCB assembly is sure to revolutionize the way that PCBs are manufactured in the future. With its cost-effectiveness, flexibility, and speed, it is sure to be an increasingly important part of the industry. Visit our website, WinowPCBA.